Hey folks, I'm Mike Evers here with another orthopedic market update. This time we're looking at the trauma segment. Trauma sales surpassed $9 billion in 2024, accounting for 15% of the global orthopedic market. We project the segment will hit $9.4 billion in sales for 2025 and $10.7 billion by 2028. In this video, we look at the current state of the foot and ankle market, the growth of core trauma, and how smaller players are leveraging niche subsegments. Albert DaCosta, CEO of Paragon 28, once called foot and ankle the last gem in orthopedics. The segment's large, over $5 billion across its various subsegments, and boasts a high single-digit growth rate. It's also relatively young, with plenty of problems remaining to solve. The intense M&A interest in foot and ankle peaked around the pandemic and was followed by a few years of buoyant growth. However, foot and ankle volumes slowed down in 2024 and have remained under pressure in 2025. But the slowdown is likely transient. Foot and ankle will remain one of the most attractive markets in orthopedics. In fact, Zimmer Biomet doubled down on foot and ankle in 2025 with its $1.2 billion acquisition of Paragon 28. The acquisition moved Zimmer Biomet closer to its goal of overall mid-single-digit growth and category leadership in foot and ankle. The deal supercharged Zimmer Biomet's set segment, which is now larger than its hip franchise and growing faster than both its knee and hip franchises. At the end of 2023, the company said foot and ankle sales made up just 4% of its set category, or around $70 million. The acquisition boosted Zimmer Biomet's foot and ankle's revenue to more than $320 million in 2025. While foot and ankle got a lot of hype and attention, core trauma has been a steady performer during a period of intense market disruption. Given its less elective nature, it suffered only minor impacts during the pandemic. However, a wave of innovation in recent years has unlocked some new growth potential for some companies. Stryker's bold move to acquire Wright Medical and its renewed focus on core trauma has the company on the cusp of becoming the largest player in the trauma market. One of the components to Stryker's success is the launch of the Pangea Plating System, the largest trauma product launch in the company's history. The system is designed with fit and simplicity in mind, kind of a everything you need and nothing you don't approach. Innovation in core trauma and orthopedics in general also goes beyond implant improvements. As hospitals consolidate and evolve towards standardization and value-based care, administrative staff is placed under increasing pressure. Stryker's Alliance Trauma Value Program provides tools, data, and support to administrative customers to help them manage the massive number of SKUs in trauma while also enabling them to be more efficient. Innovative products and support programs like these are a key factor in Stryker more than doubling its trauma business size since 2016. Small and medium-sized trauma players have found subsegments where they can establish leadership positions. OrthoPediatrics, for instance, is aggressively taking market share as the largest orthopedic players give pediatric care less focus. The company believes it could achieve more than 50% share and a dominant position in pediatric trauma and deformity within the next 5 years. Now, Orthofix, on the other hand, lacks the eye-popping trauma growth over the last decade because of its heavy focus on Europe in that segment. However, more recently, the company has undergone a strategic shift to concentrate on U.S. trauma opportunities, especially complex limb reconstruction. Orthofix's U.S. trauma business grew by 28% in the second quarter of 2025, marking the fourth consecutive quarter of double-digit growth. Okay, I think we'll leave it there for now. The trauma market has abundant opportunities for companies of all sizes. We expect foot and ankle to rebound in the coming quarters, core trauma to remain a growth driver for top players, and smaller companies to seek market leadership in niche subsegments. As we move into the back half of the year, we'll have plenty of important updates coming your way, including our year-end projections and updates to our orthopedic company sales matrix. You can find those updates here on YouTube and over at orthoworld.com. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.